welcome to AI and You.
Oh,
If you are at all interested in like how AI is changing everything around us, you should follow the show.
Definitely.
Yeah. So today we are going to dive into the music industry
Okay.
and see how AI is changing things up, from how music is actually made to how we even experience it.
Sounds good.
We will be looking at, both the super exciting potential of AI and also some of the concerns people have about things like copyright
Yeah, for sure.
and what this all means for the artists themselves.
Right. Yeah. AI is not just like a concept in music anymore. It is already like having a huge impact.
yeah.
We are seeing it being used for creating music, producing it, even in live performance.
Mm-hmm.
And all of this is kind of raising some really important questions about the future of music. Like, what is it even going to be?
Yeah, what is art even going to be?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how many AI tools are already out there.
I know.
Like you've got things like AIVA and Ampra Music
Right.
that are being used to compose original music.
Yeah.
And then there are some like Google's Music FX that let you basically describe what you want to hear, and then the AI will make it for you.
That's wild. I mean, and it's not just about creating the music itself.
Right.
Like, AI is being used for the stuff that happens after the music is written, like
Yeah.
mastering and mixing,
Right, essential.
like really essential parts of the music production process.
Yeah.
So Landier, for example, is a tool that uses AI to master tracks way faster than a human engineer.
Wow.
And then Isotopes Neutron uses AI to analyze and fine-tune audio mixes,
Oh, wow.
which gives musicians a lot of control over how their music sounds.
So it's like giving them more tools to perfect it.
Yeah.
Wow, and AI is even being used for visuals in music.
It's everywhere.
Like making dynamic visuals for live performances.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of why virtual concerts are becoming so popular.
Right.
It's like we're seeing music and technology come together
Totally.
in a way that's creating whole new experiences,
Yeah.
both for artists and for the audience.
Right.
For everyone,
Yeah.
what I think is really interesting is how AI is making us question what's human creativity and what's machine creativity.
Right, like if there's even a difference at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
So there is this AI-generated artwork called Portrait of Edmund de Bellamy, and it sold for a ton of money at Christie's,
Wow.
which shows that the art world is starting to be open to AI-created pieces.
Yeah.
But then there was this AI-generated song that sounded like Bad Bunny and Justin Bieber,
Oh, wow.
and Bad Bunny rejected it.
He said no.
Yeah, he wasn't into it, which just shows you how people have really mixed feelings about AI trying to copy human artists.
Well, yeah, it brings up all sorts of questions about ethics, right?
Totally.
Like on the one hand, you have this potential to create completely new sounds and experiences. But then there's also the question of like, how far is too far when you're talking about replicating human creativity?
Exactly.
Like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah, and there was this song that came out, Heart on My Sleeve.
Oh, I heard about this one, like Drake in the Weekend.
Yeah, supposedly
Yeah.
it was AI generated, and it caused a huge controversy in the industry, which really brought to light the concerns about AI's ability to kind of clone voices.
Oh, wow.
What does that mean for artists' rights
Great.
and their control over how their sound is used?
Yeah. And it's not just a hypothetical thing anymore. We're already seeing legal battles popping up
Exactly.
as artists and companies are trying to figure out how to deal with all of this.
Yeah, like Universal Music Group, they filed a lawsuit against Anthropic
I saw that.
because their AI model could produce song lyrics that were protected by copyright.
Oh, wow.
So this case is bringing up a huge question. How do we balance the potential of AI to create music with the rights that artists have
Right.
and the need to protect their intellectual property?
So, like, how do we protect the artists?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like AI is pushing us to rethink what creativity even means and what originality even means in a world where machines can create things that sound just like what humans make.
Right. Like, what does it even mean to be original anymore?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting challenge.
Uh-huh.
So you have this artist, Holly Herndon,
Okay.
and she created this project called Holly Plus
Okay.
that allows anyone to use an AI model of her voice to create music.
Oh, wow. So she's like embracing it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really interesting. And it brings up questions about what it means to own your art and control it in this digital age.
Right. Like, where does the ownership lie?
Exactly.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And her approach is totally different from artists like Dolly Parton,
Uh-huh.
who have said that they're worried about the ethics of AI voice cloning.
Right.
So it just goes to show how many different perspectives there are and how complex this whole debate is in the music industry.
Yeah, there are a lot of different opinions.
For sure.
And a lot of different ways this could go.
Totally. Yeah, it really does feel like we're entering this new era where the lines between human and machine creativity are getting blurrier and blurrier.
Yeah, it's definitely making us rethink what we even consider original.
Right.
And like how we value that human element in art.
Totally.
But what does all of this mean for the artists?
That's the big question.
Yeah, like are they going to be okay?
Yeah, there is a lot of back and forth about whether AI will eventually replace human musicians
Wow.
or if it will just become a tool to make them even more creative.
Right.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, some musicians are really excited about what AI could do for them. Like helping them break down those barriers, experiment with different sounds,
Right.
and reach a wider audience.
Yeah.
There are some companies like Bronze that are partnering with artists like Disclosure and Jai Paul
Oh, wow.
to create AI systems that make unique music that's constantly evolving
That's so cool.
based on the artist's style.
So it's like having an AI partner in the creative process.
Exactly.
That's wild.
Yeah, that could lead to like whole new genres of music
Oh, for sure.
that blend human and machine elements.
Yeah, in ways we haven't even thought of yet.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. But, I mean, on the flip side, there are some valid concerns
Of course.
about AI taking jobs away from musicians
Yeah.
and devaluing human creativity.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable why people are worried about AI replacing artists altogether.
Right.
If AI can make music that sounds just like what humans make, then what's stopping it from taking over?
Right.
It's a scary thought.
It is. And AI could make it easier for anyone to create music. Like anyone with a computer could make professional sounding tracks.
Right. Which is cool in a way,
Right.
but also kind of scary.
But it could also lead to too much music.
Total.
Like a ton of AI-generated music that all sounds the same.
Yeah, generic music that doesn't have that human touch.
Yeah, that emotional depth.
The soul.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then there's the whole issue of copyright.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
If an AI makes a song that sounds like a famous artist who owns the rights, is it the person who made the AI? The person who used the AI to make the song?
Right.
Or, like, does the AI own it?
Or the AI itself.
It's such a gray area.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
The courts are just starting to figure this stuff out.
Yeah, those lawsuits we talked about earlier, like the Universal Music Group case against Anthropic,
Right.
those are really important because they're going to set a precedent for how copyright law applies to AI music.
Exactly. These cases are going to shape the whole future of AI in the music industry.
Yeah.
If AI companies can just train their models on copyrighted music without paying the artists, that could be really bad for musicians.
Right. They wouldn't make any money.
Exactly.
It seems like we need new laws
Oh, totally.
to figure out how to deal with these AI challenges in music.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what can we do?
Well, one idea that's gaining some traction is this concept of artist-centric AI.
Okay.
So it's about shifting the focus from AI replacing artists to AI actually helping them.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, it's about making AI tools that help musicians be more creative, streamline their work, and reach bigger audiences,
Yeah.
all while respecting their rights and their artistic vision.
So it's about finding a way for AI to enhance human creativity
Exactly.
instead of trying to replace it.
Yeah, and another important thing is making sure artists have control over how their music and voices are used in AI systems.
Okay, how do we do that?
Well, we could require companies to get permission from artists before using their music to train AI models,
Okay.
or give artists the option to say no to having their music used for AI stuff.
Right, like an opt-out.
Exactly, and we need clear rules about how AI can be used in music without messing with artists' rights.
Right, so it's not just a free-for-all.
Yeah,
Are
exactly.
there any companies already doing this the right way?
Yeah, some companies are exploring new business models that focus on making sure artists get paid.
Oh, that's good.
So like platforms like Suno and Music LM,
Okay.
they both generate music from text prompts, and they are trying to be more careful about copyright by limiting how their technology can be used.
Oh, so they are trying to be more responsible.
Yeah, they are trying to do the right thing.
It sounds like people are starting to realize that we need to find a balance
Yeah.
between all this amazing new technology and actually protecting artists
For sure.
and making sure things are ethical.
It's a conversation that's happening right now, and finding that balance is going to be crucial for the future of music
Yeah.
in this AI-driven world.
Okay, so speaking of the future,
Yeah.
what do you think AI's role in music will be like in 5, 10, 20 years from now?
I mean, it's tough to say for sure,
Uh-huh.
but AI is only going to keep getting better and pushing those boundaries of what's possible in music.
So do you think AI will, like, change what it means to be a musician?
I think it's very possible. As AI gets more and more sophisticated, it could really challenge our ideas of musical talent and skill.
Yeah.
It might start valuing creativity and originality even more,
Okay.
and the ability to work with AI tools.
So it won't just be about playing an instrument or writing a song.
Right.
It'll be about knowing how to use AI to make something totally new and unique.
Exactly. The musicians of the future might be those who can figure out how to use AI to make their artistic vision even better
Wow.
and create things that wouldn't be possible without human-machine collaboration.
So it's all about collaboration.
It is, yeah.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it.
It really is.
I mean, we've covered so much in this deep dive,
No.
from how AI actually works to all the legal and ethical stuff,
Uh-huh.
and how it's going to change music forever.
AI is already changing the music industry in huge ways.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get more influential.
I mean, it is easy to focus on all the problems and the legal battles and the ethical concerns.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget that there's also a lot of good that could come from AI in music.
Definitely. I think AI has the potential to make music even more creative and innovative.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where musicians can use AI to experiment with new sounds and connect with fans all over the world.
It's pretty exciting to think about how AI could help anyone make music
Exactly. It could democratize music creation.
and give everyone the tools they need to express themselves through music.
AI-powered platforms are already making it easier for people to create and share their music.
Oh, really?
Like Landor is making it possible for anyone to master their music.
Oh, wow. So you don't need a fancy studio anymore.
Not necessarily.
Wow.
And platforms like BandLab are like online studios where people can work together on music even if they're not in the same room.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's changing how we make music.
But how about live music?
Oh yeah, AI is going to revolutionize that too.
Okay, how so?
Virtual concerts are becoming so immersive.
Yeah.
Thanks to AI. Platforms like WaveXR are using AI to create these incredible virtual concert venues
Okay.
that can take you to other worlds
Oh, wow.
and let you interact with artists in ways you never could before.
Sounds like AI could actually bring people together through music.
I think so. It could make music even more social and emotional.
Wow, this deep dive has been incredible.
I know, right?
We have learned so much about how AI works, the legal issues, the ethical questions,
It's a lot to take in.
and how it's going to change music forever.
The future of music is really uncertain right now.
Uh-huh.
It's up to all of us to figure out how to use AI responsibly and make sure it benefits everyone.
So what do you think listeners should keep in mind as they think about the future of music?
I think it's important to stay curious and keep an open mind.
Yeah.
AI is changing things so fast, we need to be willing to adapt and embrace the possibilities.
Yeah, be open to the new sounds.
Exactly, and be aware of the potential risks so we can make sure AI is used in a way that benefits everyone.
This has been an amazing conversation.
It has been fun.
If you enjoyed it, make sure to follow AI and
Yeah, we will be back with more deep dives into the world of AI.
until next time, keep listening and keep learning.